I paid my son and his wife $700 every single week for 3 years so they could stay afloat. And on the one day that truly mattered to me, my 75th birthday, they didn't even show up. When I called to ask why, my daughter-in-law laughed over the music at some party and said, "Your age means nothing to us." And that was the moment I decided to find out what our relationship looked like when the money stopped coming. I sat alone at La Montgomery, table for 5, empty chairs mocking me. 7:30 p.m., no texts, no calls. I dialed my son Mark's number, straight to voicemail. His wife, Jessica, picked up on the 4th ring. Bass, thumping, crowd screaming. "Jessica, it's my birthday dinner. Where are you?" She laughed, sharp, dismissive. "Oh right, that, look, we totally forgot. Mark's friend is having this huge bash, VIP tables and everything." My knuckles went white on the phone. "You forgot? I confirmed yesterday. I've been sitting here 45 minutes. She sighed like I was inconveniencing her. "Don't be dramatic, it's just dinner. We're busy. We're young. Your age means nothing to us, Evelyn. It's just a number. Go home, have some tea. Bye." The line went dead. "Your age means nothing to us." I looked at the empty table, the melting ice, the $185 per person menu. Then I did the math. $700 every Friday. For 3 years. $109,200 total. I was a retired forensic accountant. I'd spent 40 years finding fraud in billion-dollar ledgers. Why had I never audited my own son? I opened Jessica's Instagram on my phone. Public account. Stupid. Louis Vuitton bag posted 3 weeks ago. $2,030. Napa Valley trip in August. $4,000 easy. Mark's new Tag Heuer watch. $3,200. All while crying to me about unexpected bills. I'd been their ATM. Their fool. I logged into my bank. Found the scheduled transfer. Weekly support. Mark and Jess. $700. Set to execute in 6 hours. I hovered over. Delete. "Are you sure you want to cancel this recurring transfer?" I clicked yes. The Bank of Mom was closed, but I wasn't done. I wanted to watch them panic. Their mortgage, $3,400 auto-paid tomorrow at noon. They relied on my $700 to buffer the account. Without it, they'd bounce. I went home. Poured the Dom Perignon. They never showed up to drink. Waited for morning. At 8:05 a.m., Mark called, frantic. "Mom, the transfer didn't come through. My card just got declined at the gas station." I played confused. Old, frail. "Change something? Mark, I'm 75. I don't understand these computers. Maybe it's a bank error? A bank error? Mom, the mortgage pulls at noon. We have $40 in checking. Jessica is freaking out. Call the bank now." $40. A 38-year-old man with 2 kids? $40? "I can't call right now, Mark. I'm not feeling well. The stress of waiting for dinner last night." Silence. "Wait, are you serious? You're doing this because of dinner? That's so petty. We're sorry. Happy birthday. Can you send the money now? I don't know how to use Zelle, and I'm going back to bed. My age feels very heavy today." I hung up. I pulled the promissory note from my files. The $60,000 I'd loaned them for their down payment. The contract had a clause, callable upon 30 days' notice. I called my lawyer. "Harrison, I'm calling in the loan, and I'm changing my will. Everything goes to the grandkids. Mark gets nothing." "Evelyn, they can't pay $60,000. They'll lose the house." "They lost the house when they decided my existence was a burden." I sent the demand letter. Certified mail. They had until November 15th to pay. For 3 weeks, they called, texted, begged, threatened. Jessica showed up with the kids holding a sign, "We miss you, Gamma," using my grandchildren as props. I told security to remove them, or I'd call CPS for exploitation. Then Mark's boss called me. "Mrs. Vance, Mark hasn't been to work in 3 days, and there are irregularities with the company credit card, personal expenses, the VIP table. He'd used corporate funds. I'm not responsible for my son's debts." I said. "Call the police." November 15th came. No payment. "File foreclosure," I told Harrison. "I want them out." 3 days later, I drove to the house. Mark answered, unshaven, reeking of alcohol. "You did it," he whispered. "You burned it all down." "I didn't burn anything. I stopped paying for the fuel." "You held the match." Jessica left, took the kids to Ohio. "I'm alone. I have court Monday for the embezzlement charge. Please, Mom, help me." I looked at the man who said my age meant nothing. "I can't help you, Mark. I need to save my money. Assisted living is expensive, and since I have no family to take care of me, I need every penny." I drove straight to La Montgomery, sat at the same table, alone, ordered the tasting menu, ordered the Dom Perignon. This time, I raised my glass to myself. The silence wasn't lonely anymore. It was the sound of a debt finally paid.
Full story on channel link below.